The fuck? Oh, you mean...
So this is gonna be random versus random. Finally. Alright, so starting in the top right corner, playing in the purple color, it's our Norwegian friend MwK. And in our bottom right corner, playing in the red suit, it is our Lithuanian friend Arew. Do you say Lithuanian? I think you do, right?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
At least I understand.
Yeah. So, I know you know Arew pretty well, right?
Actually, no.
No?
No. Actually, like I knew him back in the days, but I really never knew him, right?
Okay, alright.
But just before I told him that I wanted him in iRk,
Yeah.
I saw him online and I remember he was a really good player and he was just being so fucking good manner, like insanely good manner about everything. Like it's so funny how he does it. Like he doesn't even try to be good manner, and that's why I like saw him like, oh my god, this guy is so fucking good manner.
Yeah.
And I was just like, would you like to join iRk? I have to ask Agge.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my god, that would be so fucking nice. And that's how we started.
Yeah. So
But
I didn't
like-
know Arew back in the days. I knew him as a player, or I knew the history of him, because everyone was talking about this kid that was a Protoss prodigy that joined the Templars of Twilight and then later on moved on to Meet Your Makers.
Yeah, like I actually quit StarCraft before that even happened.
Yeah.
So I had absolutely no clue who he is, basically.
No, I also quit, but I still follow the scene on Team Liquid, or on Liquid page.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I started following the scene again in like maybe 2012 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I had many years pause before I even opened Team Liquid.
Yeah. So all I know from back then was that everyone was saying he was so freaking fast. There was like Templars of Twilight had 2 Lithuanian players. It was him and it was Anon. You remember Anon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember Anon. And I beat him always. I
Yeah.
am proud of it. You can still find the scores. Just
Yeah.
Google Glawson versus Anon.
Yeah, I know you beat him a lot. I don't know how good Anon was in Clan Wars and so on, but he was pretty decent on VG Tour and on PG Tour.
He was actually a really good player.
Yeah.
Also. He wasn't at the like the peak top, but he was at the top.
Yeah. So anyways, Arew was like a bit younger than Anon, and he was like the new big thing from Lithuanian, I remember. And when we talk about MwK, I know Elka and Agony knows him from, or at least Elka knows him from the Feared clan. He's a Norwegian player.
Was in the Feared clan?
Yeah, he was.
What's his ID?
I'm trying to remember. Maybe Elka can help us out there. If he remembers his ID in
Because
the Fear.
I remember Elka from the Fear clan.
Yeah.
Because I was always afraid of the Fear clan.
Yeah.
Like they were actually like really good players.
Yeah.
And every time I faced someone called the Fear,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Because back then the game was like so different because we were all like fucking 14 years, 16 years old and such on.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking serious. And it was kinda a shame to lose to somebody who is less known than you.
Yeah.
And I didn't know any of these players, and they were so fucking good. I was always afraid to play them
Yeah.
because I was like, oh my god, I will fucking lose.
Yeah. I remember 3 of them. I remember Riska and Cola, because they were in iRk as well. But they played for the Feared on Brood War. And then I remember, I think Fury was in the Feared as well. And Fury was like crazy good Terran.
Fury.
Yeah.
I actually think I remember his name.
Yeah. He was iRk. He was also in iRk, and he was a really good Terran.
Okay.
Yeah. But so was Riska, and Cola was a pretty decent Zerg when he was active, actually. So anyways, Elka can't remember MwK's ID in the field. We have to ask MwK himself. There was a lot of Norwegians in that clan. There was actually only Norwegians and some Swedish people, I think. Alright, so MwK playing the old school style here on this map.
Yeah, really old school style.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
On a map like this, you have to go something. You cannot just go fucking fast expand or something.
No, exactly. I saw this when I was casting this Saturday or Sunday, or was it yesterday? When I was casting Elka versus Han. Elka made a similar strategy as well, going for one base, Corsairs, of course. So this is the classic one because it's quite hard to defend with the meta build on this map. Because the entrance to the Prows base is like humongous, and you have 2 ramps as well. So
yeah, it was I remember training this map with a lot of players every matchup, and let's say nicely that it was a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah.
To learn to play this map.
Yeah.
And not only this map, but many other old school maps like R-Point and Corgi Island and many others like Rush Hour, and like nowadays if you face a good player there, you're just going to lose.
Yeah.
It was just so imbalanced. But still, those days, it was not about like nowadays you have the coordination and you know what to do and when to do. Those days we didn't have anything like that. We didn't have guidelines or anything.
No.
We just fucking made shit up and made it work.
Yeah.
That's how we won games.
Yeah.
And who made it work better, that's the guy who wins.
Yeah. So I choose this map and a bunch of other maps because I wanted our new members that are like potential players that can really develop into great players. I wanted them to learn how to play maps that aren't the basic maps like Fighting Spirit and Circuit Breakers. They have like the perfect placement for a wall or a bad placement for a wall. On these maps you can't even wall. So I thought this is good because it teaches you how to be innovative in this.
Oh my god!
He got in with that.
Oh, no!
No!
Why he stopped there?
I don't know.
Why do you stop there? No, go to the middle line.
Yeah. There's nothing there yet.
No. No! Arew!
Oh, he's stopping there. And
No.
oh, but
Now
wait.
he cannot even go anymore.
No.
Oh my god, he really messed that up.
Yeah.
He had a basically free win right there.
Yeah, he did. And
He's still in a good position, don't get me wrong, but he had a free win right there.
yeah. And right now, MwK can't kill those. So he actually has a Dark Templar there, waiting for an observer, but there's nothing to detect the lurker. So the only thing MwK can do right now is to counter. And I don't know if that's gonna be the right decision here.
Yeah, like you see guys, this map is so far different than a normal map.
Yeah, it is.
You just cannot play this map like an ordinary fighting spirit or
No.
even as it's a circuit breaker. This is so far different.
Yeah. But that is a lot of overloads going down now for Arew, so basically
Yeah, sure
he can't
is.
produce anything more now. But neither can MwK, because he's
He
he's
needs
unpowered.
to pop up a couple more gateways right now.
Yeah, he does. And he should build a lot of more cannons right now as well.
Yeah. If he loses this expansion, it's insta over.
Yeah. But also,
Yeah,
if
sure.
Arew loses this army, it's also kind of like insta over for him maybe. No, it isn't.
No, not necessarily. It's more approaches to the MwK.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So he loses the
Okay.
expansion.
This is terrible for MwK.
Yeah. And he still doesn't have an observer. Where are those observers?
It's so late because of the one gas build.
Yeah. So first observer coming out now.
Yeah.
I think he got pylon blocked or supply blocked. That's why the observer was late. Because of the pylons he lost in his expansion.
I actually didn't see it. Might be true, yeah.
So Arew is back in action, got his new overlords up. And Arew is back in action. MwK is back in action here with new gateways. Still a lurker lurking in the top of the mineral line there on the expansion.
Okay, he has little bit of chance here. Never mind.
No.
Arew has way too much units. It's no. Nothing is going to work.
No. So this is not looking good here for MwK.
No, he needs to expand right now, and he should be taking his only mineral expansion, the ramp.
Yeah.
You cannot take the next side quite yet. You can take it soon, but you need to take the ramp also.
Yeah.
So the jerk cannot push from multiple directions.
So now I can't see the unit count and stuff like anymore. So I don't know who is, but I think MwK has some.
Actually, they are at the same. I can still see it.
Yeah.
It's 74 to 76.
Yeah.
So
But I
really,
think
really
most
close.
of MwK's units are probes because he doesn't have any army.
Yeah, he has nothing.
No, I think he has like 30 or 35 probes.
Yeah. This is GG. Yeah.
GG. MwK taps
GG.
out. So first game is going to go to Arew.
Yeah, I think MwK's early strategy was okay.
Yep.
He went for the fast forcer into details into expansion. I really like it. An old strategy for an old map.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's not the only strategy on this map, and it's by far maybe not the best because it's the most expected and almost every jerk knows how to counter it.
Yeah.
So that's the problem.
Yeah.
So even if you find a strategy which is basically totally shit, but if nobody knows about it, they don't know how to counter it, then it works.
Yeah. Exactly.
So on old maps, you always want to find a strategy that is maybe kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But it will work because exactly that.
Yeah.
It is stupid.
Alright, so we're going for Luna now.
Let's go.
Yeah. Second game, bro. Second game. Yo, what's up, Furry the Frog? So, Arew is going Terran this game.
Okay.
This is gonna be interesting. Oh, and we have a Terran versus Terran. Oh my god. This can be an all-nighter.
Alright guys, so see you tomorrow and
So we got a question here from Furry the Frog. When it comes to my stream, do I use anything? Do I use anything to make my internet better or to lower my ping latency? No, I just have a really good connection. I have like 500 megabit up and 50 megabit down, so I basically can play without lag and meanwhile stream. So I'm streaming with 6 megabit per second.
you have how much?
Yeah, too much.
500?
Yep. I was gonna have 1,100, but they fucked up my fiber here, so I have to go for cable, and cable is 500 max. So yeah.
What
But I got it for free
fuck?
because they fucked up my fiber. So right now I'm having a free internet until they fix the fiber. So that's quite good.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that fast internet exists in the world.
Yeah.
So,
It does. In Sweden we have
on other
really
hand,
good
I am
things.
using the 4G from my phone, so
Yeah. So let's introduce the players. Starting in the top left corner, playing in the brown suit, it is our Norwegian, right now, Terran player, MwK. And starting in the bottom right corner, playing in the white suit, it is our Lithuanian, right now, Terran player, usually Protoss player. It is Arew. So this is gonna be a TVT between two players that aren't Terrans. So this is gonna be interesting.
I think Arew is going to be disappointed when he sees that it's PvT.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's like, okay, right now he's like, fuck.
Yeah. And do you remember this? When you look at the gas mining from the bottom right position, I think that you need 4 SCVs on that
Yeah, I
gas.
think so, yeah.
Because the
They
distance
slow
on that
down
is...
at the bottom so much that
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the top right same thing? Or bottom left? I don't remember.
I think bottom left is the same thing. But top right and top left is pretty good. But the expansions on the top left and top right are harder to defend.
Yeah, this map is just so fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It is really fucked up. But you know, we don't give a fuck. That's what it's all about.
We don't give a fuck, yeah.
Yeah. So Arew now knows that this is a TVT, while MwK has known that all along because he's flying his barracks over the map now, like back in the old school days. This is some boxy shit going on here.
Whoa! 2 starports.
Oh! Oh! I don't think that Arew is prepared for this. Because he's going for a machine shop. And I bet he's going for a fast expansion.
What is?
No.
I don't know what is he doing?
I don't know
I don't think he knows how to play TVT.
No? Is he upgrading siege mode or
no
mines?
expansion, there is no second factory, and he's going one factory into something researching.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, I don't think this is Arrow's best matchup.
Me neither. So let's see how the Vulture Micro is here. Okay, so he's denying the SV here that wants to expand. This is not looking good for Arew right now because there are a breakup.
Arew is playing wrong matchup. He is playing Terran versus Protoss right
Yeah,
now.
I think so. So
this is not Terran versus Protoss.
How do I see average ping? I don't think I can see my average ping. Can I?
I have no clue, mate.
No, I don't think so. I know that I'm around like 50 or something when I'm playing Diablo. Or maybe lower. 40? 50 I think. So here comes the 3 first raids. And they are really gonna call.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it.
Yeah, engineering base being produced in the bottom left corner of aerospace.
It's so late.
Yeah, I think so too. And if those tanks goes down now, it's like.
No, but why is he hitting tanks?
I don't know. He doesn't have any ground unit to attack with, so.
I think he should be hitting SCV.
I think so too. So he's killing the tanks. I'm wondering if he's gonna.
He has no follow-up to anything which would require to kill the tanks.
No.
So, I actually think this is going to end up in a win for Arew.
Yeah, now it doesn't look good for MwK because he has a bunch of raids that can't do anything because he focused so much on the tanks.
Yeah, I think that was a really bad decision by him.
Yeah, I think so too. And Arew now getting range most likely and also Goliath, so
Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good for Arew right now.
Yeah, right now this is our, and he got the barrack, of course. So
Yep, he got the barracks.
so can the MwK at least get this supply depot? Right. So at least MwK now has a machine shop. Oh, he could have killed the engineering bay as well, I think. Well, now it's gonna be harder because now the Goliaths have range any second here.
Oh, loses one. Right.
Yeah.
He takes a hidden expo there on the right side.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I like that. He's using his mobility and map awareness to make the hidden expo.
Yeah. So the thing here is, if Arew wants to keep his advantage here, maybe it would be time to attack now. Because the longer he waits, the more tanks MwK is gonna get.
Yeah, but I don't think he knows about DVD so much.
No?
I think he will just do something.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like every single precise decision making, every single timing attack, it requires a lot of information that you already know before the game has even begun.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Arew has that much information about DVT, so I don't think he's going to attack right now. And that's why it's such a fucking hard game.
Oh, but we have a dropship coming in here. But it's gonna get caught by the turret. And it's gonna die.
2 tanks?
So he needs to get that missile. He needs to get the turret because the raids can't do shit because of the detection there. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, should have scouted that before he went in with the dropship maybe. A bit of a waste there by MwK, but as he said, he's done one-on-one game in the last 5 months, so... And that was versus Bonnet before this game, so yeah.
Yeah, playing versus Bonnet usually it's where your StarCraft career ends.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do the first ladder game you come back. To be up against him.
It's not what you want to do ever.
No, true.
No,
it's not a good warm-up. It doesn't give you any like good confidence or anything playing versus Bonnie.
No, you play him and you quit StarCraft.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Alright, so here we go. Oh, MwK is looking to counter? Yeah, he is, and that's a quite smart move because that expansion is not like... It is a command center, of course, but it's nothing else. It's 4 SCVs. So... If MwK wants to counter, now is the best time to do it. Needs to get the siege tank back there. There we go. And those raids are still doing damage. And that army up at the right corner is now stuck, so it's trapped in there.
Yep. And it's going to suicide right now.
Yeah. But it is most likely gonna pull through though. Yeah, it is. And there's the slaughter. So, no more white army up at the right corner. So Arew now trying to take his second expansion here, while MwK is trying to expand in the bottom left corner. Seems. So this is Terran versus Terran. I am not a Terran player, and nor are you, so...
Yeah, that's why neither of us is speaking. Because
because we don't know shit about this. That's...
We're just looking and saying, yes, that's probably good.
Yeah.
That's probably not good.
Yeah, so right now we're thinking, yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's quite cool with this tournament because...
I'm glad you named the tournament after this because...
Yeah, I had to because I promised that I would cast every game, and as most of you know, I don't give a fuck. No, yes I do. I love these guys and I love iRk, so of course I give a fuck. But this matchup is really way out of my league. I have no idea about it.
Me too. I don't fucking understand this match.
I like TVT when Boxer played TVT because then you would see the paratrooper strategies and stuff, but you don't see that a lot nowadays.
So what strategy?
You don't remember the paratrooper? He did that on I Love O in a pro game, where he built 3 barracks and flew in with and started making Marines, medics and firebats and then attacked from inside the base. It was on Lost Temple. Boxer's paratrooper tactic.
Oh, I don't remember. Sounds funny.
Yeah, it was. I tried that a couple of times. Didn't work as well on vanilla because you don't have medics. So playing versus a Terran that is going for mech and you don't have medics, then you just steam your Marines to death.
Yeah, I don't think that works.
Alright, so we got Terran on a bridge here. Don't want to be on a bridge. But he actually pulled through, and now Arew is out of the containment. While MwK is moving a lot of SCVs here. Oh, and Arew now trying to push out from his main as well. And he might break through.
Out?
Yeah, he's gonna break out. And he's out. He is out here.
Definitely out, yeah.
Yeah.
He has so much more there.
And MwK is asking if the units are stupid. So, GG! MwK taps out.
GG.
And that, my friend, is Terran units. They aren't that smart, even though they are humans, all of them.
They are OP even versus other OP Terrans.
Yeah, even versus
That's
themselves.
how OP Terran is.
Yeah. So, Arew takes game number 2, and that means he is advancing to winner brackets round 2, while MwK is joining me and Jerry in group 1 in the loser brackets. Gonna be a tight group. So Gonna put up the BRB screen real quick.